This is my entry altar. As you walk in the door, this is the first thing that's greeting me or anybody that comes in. And so I start every day by lighting this candle. And I say, Deepam Samapayami Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, which is the puja that my guru taught, that you say when you're going to light a candle. So it's offering the light to God. So I offer the light to Ganesh. I offer the light to my guru and all teachers of the world. I offer the light to the angels. And I offer the light to Mount Shasta, whose presence is so much a part of living here and bringing more anchoring of these high frequency energies to the planet as the base chakra of the world. And pretty much every flat space becomes an altar. And I love to light these candles here before I start every class. I go around and create a space that's sacred and supportive of the environment for a teleconference. I like having the Buddha lit up because the Buddha represents for me that still place of peace and harmony that I want to bring into all my classes and all my work. These octahedrons, I offer these to everyone in my class because we work with octahedrons to create an energy system around our bodies and allow us to be more aligned with that vertical connection to the divine. Octahedrons come naturally to a fluorite. This is a fluorite crystal. All of these are fluorite crystals. They come naturally in the shape of an octahedron, which to me means heaven and earth and 4 directions. So I just find that to be amazingly beautiful, and I really love the shape of the octahedrons, which the archangels started showing to me years ago, and I had no idea what they were. Until finally somebody at one place showed me the platonic solids, and then I saw that they actually, octahedron was a sacred geometry shape. So this was, I think that the archangels have been doing that to me, have shown me shapes or different images, and then I grow into it. So that's just a supportive altar system right there that I like. The Buddha is actually sitting on a Bodhi tree leaf. Buddha was enlightened under the Bodhi tree, and this Bodhi tree leaf, which I'm not going to show you because it's very, very fragile and it's really old. And I used to live in a house in Hawaii that had a Bodhi tree in the yard. And so I took a leaf and I put it under the Buddha on my altar for years. This is not only my dining room table, but this is where I do readings. Sitting here, beautiful green outside, and I love to have a beautiful vase of flowers here on the inside. This is a really special place for me, and whenever I do a reading, it almost always is redesigned with the empowered crystal. This is a golden Lemurian crystal, which is a very high frequency crystal, and that one was a gift, and it to me represents the group or the other people that I'm working with. This actually was one of the very few things that I inherited from my mother, and so to me it was representing the divine feminine, bringing the divine feminine to earth. And again, I have octahedrons, which to me represent my work, heaven to earth, bringing heaven to earth through me, through whatever form we have available. And then these are wonderful Herkimer diamonds that I've had for, 25 years or something like that, and they used to be all 3 connected, and now they're not, but they still are connected energetically to bring together the Trinity of life. Right, this is part of my kitchen. This is actually my tea cabinet. And so every flat surface in my house becomes an altar. I don't actually do it on purpose, but there it is. And so this, I wanted to be able to have a place for my incense, my sage, my I Ching coins, and of course Archangel Gabriel in the Gabriel message. It's the blank one, so that can be whatever we want. So we're going for harmony, sustaining our fifth dimensional energy and love in all areas of life. So then it doesn't, this is a rose quartz, so that's bringing a nice solid of energy of love in. This is a rock that I found on Mount Shasta. It looks really gold, so I love that. So just every small part of life becomes an altar that you can dedicate to God. And of course, one of my very favorite beings in life is Lord Ganesh. Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. And I thought, perfect, here he is, removing obstacles in a perfect flow of water. And I also was able to find the 5 platonic solids, and I just decided that that would be a great thing for the water to flow through. And so we have all the platonic solids here available, with Ganesh acting as our support system to remove all obstacles to all that we want to create in life. And this is another portion of my kitchen, wanting to bring more of the gifts of nature and the blessings of love into every area of my home. Many years ago, when I was traveling constantly, somebody gave me that turtle so I could take my home with me wherever I went. And there's a redwood burl from a place I used to live, and the crystals just light up and bring more high frequency energy in. The star is the I forgot the name. Mount Shasta is a place where Saint Germain is very, very active and alive, and his one of the things that he brings in is sacred geometry. The Merkaba or the Merkaba is a part of that sacred geometry. This is the shape of our new energy system as we move into our light bodies. So having it here in the window so light can come through it and create more resonance, it really works for me. And I can't help but create altars. They just keep showing up. And this one actually should be the other way. Well, never mind. The egg should be sitting up, but it falls down constantly. But that is actually was a gift from my guru 40 years ago. And somebody gave me this Kuan Yin. And here she is. Just, it seems such a perfect setting to just bring in the crystal tree with the Kuan Yin as a quiet remembrance to put more stillness into our life.
The laundry room.
Even in the laundry room, I couldn't help but putting crystals on the altar, and all of these things are waiting for new revelations. But Yogananda is the master I consider my original guru. He showed up in my life after I read the autobiography of a yogi, as most people have, that started them on their path. Many people have said that about Yogananda as their original guru. And so he I believe, started me on the path to find my guru, which I asked for after reading his lesson that said you needed one. So I think my guru came within a week after that.
Talk.
And I like these candles in the name of Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, and all the masters who are here to support me and all beings. These are all teachers of mine, and I really love that they're all here working with me. This is a very special altar to me. Mount Shasta is blessing us. This is actually the altar for the membership circle, this circle of immersion into light. And this is our membership site. When I do the teleconferences with the group, I always sit in front of this altar. This is a crystal that has been with me for about 20 some odd years, and to me, I bring it to every class that I teach, so it carries that. This is tea leaf from Hawaii, so of course we want that tropical blessing. Inside here, this is actually a secret. This is not a book, but actually has a secret box inside, and I put all of the intentions for the people from the membership circle when they send them to me. I put them inside there, and I pray for that every day. And here is Saint Germain, who is the master of the violet flame, so violet energy as well as gold. And here once again is the Merkaba. I believe this is a star tetrahedron, so this multiplies the Merkaba. So I bring all this energy to the group, to the membership circle, and down here with Ganesh sitting on top of it. And one of the members sent me this beautiful butterfly, which for me, of course, transformation occurs. We're blessing, with all of these teachers, we're blessing the membership circle and our monthly lesson. So I have here the prayer, the monthly lesson, the theme of the month, the archangel of the month, and the teachings that we are all working with together every month. And I say this prayer on a daily basis in order to bring more energy into the group so that all can receive that. These are obsidian that I got from the sacred mountain, the crystal mountain. And once again, octahedrons. This one has been with me since the harmonic convergence in 1987. And we actually buried many of these on Oahu at one point. And this is an octahedron that represents the teachers that I have had, and I call on their energy whenever I do a class. So this obviously are working altars. And this actually carries all of my different tarot. These all are the original writings where my book and card set came from. These are all channeled from Archangel Gabriel. And it felt like I should have some family represented. So here's the angel above. My friends used to live there. That is in Hawaii, and those are the Mokaluas, the angel blessing Hawaii. I'm very still connected to Hawaii. And I had pictures of my son, my brother, and my father. For some reason, I've just kept that around, and it's like there's a little blessing for all the men in the world there. So that is one of the busiest working altars, is this one here. And I'm really grateful because it inspires me on a daily basis. Hello, this is Michaela, bless her heart, she is taking this video, and because this altar is set in front of a mirror, we get to have the full array of people involved in creation. This is my life altar. This one is something that is changing daily. These are my intentions for the year, and they have, when something comes along that I need extra support for, then I'll write that on a Gabriel message card and put it under the candle, because God works through the light. There is the essence of divine light. This is turning point. I think we're all in a turning point. This is an angel that a friend of mine made for me many years ago, and she comes wherever I go. Ganesh, and this beautiful crystal with my guru here. And this is me. Somebody took that, so I just thought, great, I'm just going to sit it right next to my guru. We have here these crystals that I just arranged as something that it just anchors energy. And they can be rearranged, and they sometimes are on a daily basis. Here's yet another octahedron. This one holds the energy of my work. This one specifically was designed for that. It's right here in front of Mother Lakshmi. Mahalakshmi is the goddess of wealth, love, and prosperity. So we honor her and bless her in working with us in life. These are selenite crystals. They're here definitely to enhance and uplift the energy. This is a cell phone that I'm not using. That we want it to be blessed so I can figure things out. I'm going to walk in front of the camera in a minute. This is my lamp.
A light unto the world.
A light unto the world. So just continuing the theme with my life altar here is I receive the gifts of flowers. I pick flowers. I buy flowers. I always believe that having fresh flowers on the altar can really enhance it brings more life force into our prayers. So it's a very good thing to do. We have the Gabriel message cards right down here with a little crystal on top to encourage them in their sales. Affirmations. This was given by Matt Kahn. I am healthy. I am happy. I am abundant. I am free. Always good to remember. And then just, these crystals change. They come and they go. So that really does have a quality that keeps it active and alive. Here's a nice little thank you note from my teacher from Hawaii, Nancy. It's a piece of bark from a tree that was hit by lightning just before I moved out of the apartment. It was a good idea to leave after that. So, and then I have the anchoring the presence of well-being. So there's words, there's affirmations, there's prayers, there's intentions. Everything on the altar has a purpose. And I am personally involved with it so that it is something that I can resonate with when I look at it. This altar is in my office. So definitely this is a work, life-oriented altar. Hope you'll be inspired by the idea of creating an altar that works for you as well as something that is beautiful and inspiring to look at.